Hi everybody, super excited for this week's adult and black belt class. Before we get started, make sure you're in your full uniform, make sure you have your gloves on, and if you're testing after you complete this class, you're going to send a few things to your online instructor. If you're a white through red belt, you're going to send this month's 3 self-defense. You're going to send a video of folding wings, scraping hoof, and springing scorpion. Senior black belt, you're going to send a video of short 3 up until what we did last week. And we're going to review all of that during class today, so you're ready to test right afterwards. So let's bow in together. Everyone natural stance. And attention! Left leg steps out, make a fist, cover it, feet together, and bow. Everyone relax stance. Repeat after me. Say, to build true confidence, I must have knowledge in the mind, honesty in the heart, and strength in the body. Winners never quit, quitters never win. I choose to be a black belt. Alright, let's get warmed up. Everyone, right leg back, hands up. Start bouncing nice and light. And guys, this is really exciting. This is our first ever virtual stripe week. So what I'm really proud of is that all of you are staying committed to your goals even during these different times. We're not letting anything stop us. So make sure your hands are up, elbows are tucked in. When I say go, just back leg, knee, and right back. Ready, go! And reset right away. Make sure when you're doing your knee, you're not just lifting it up, you're reaching forward, like you're striking a target or an opponent in front of you. Ready, 2, and right back, 3, 4. Good, hands are up, you're bouncing in between, 5. Last one, ready, 6. And switch your feet, So make sure your left leg is behind you, hands are by your face, elbows are protecting your ribs. Same thing, left leg, asa, and right back. Ready, 1. Back to bouncing, 2. 3. Keep going, 4. Last one, ready, 5. And switch your feet. Alright, let's start building our combination we're going to need for our workout. So we're going to start with a clinch. When you do your clinch, right hand is going to reach around the head, left hand, fingers up, and then you pull it in super tight. So just do our clinch again. Right hand first, left hand, fingers up, pull in, back leg is going to knee, and then reset. Let's do it again together. Ready, clinch, and knee. So keep moving. When I say go, we're going to put it together. Clinch, knee, and right back to bouncing. And go. And then reset. Ready, 2. And right back to moving. 3. 4. Last one, ready, 5. Okay, let's add our second knee. So, start with your right hand. Imagine you're grabbing the top of the head. Ready, clinch, knee, put it back. We're going to switch our feet. When we switch our feet, remember, it's not just jumping here, but you want to step twice. Your front leg steps back, other leg steps forward, and then knee strike. Let's try it again. Ready, right leg back, clinch, knee, switch your feet, knee. One more time, slow. Ready, right leg back to start, clinch, knee, switch, knee. So, hands are up, back to bouncing. When I say go, we put it all together. Clinch, knee, switch, knee. And go. Knee, switch, knee, and then reset, right leg back. Ready, go. Clinch, knee, switch, knee, and then back to bouncing. Go. Clinch, knee, switch, knee. One more time, and go. Clinch, knee, switch, knee. Perfect. Ready, natural stance? Everyone close your eyes for a second. Take a moment just to focus on your breathing. Deep breath in through your nose. And let it out. One more time, in. And out. And as you focus on your breath for the next 20 seconds, take a second to set an intention for your class today. And really try to make your intention more than, hey, I'm just trying to work out, right? Maybe it's to be a little bit more focused, a little bit more disciplined. Maybe it's to really focus on your form or your technique. All right, next up, team, we have Professor Brenner. He's going to help us review our 3 self-defense. Remember, white through red belts, this is the video you're going to send to your online instructor to test for your stripe today.
Thank you, sir. So, hi team. Super excited we're going for our stripes this week, and I wanted to talk about, Sensei Michael talked about setting an intention and the reasons why we really practice our self-defense. We have 10 basic reasons why. It builds confidence, it develops our self-discipline by repeatedly making sure that we practice. Physical conditioning, of course, if done right. It helps us create like an awareness of where we are with our body. Self-respect, so we care enough about ourselves to make sure that we're practicing it. Creates a warrior spirit. Again, this is all done if you're doing it correctly. And gives you that fighter's reflex that you'll need if you ever really truly need to defend yourself. So let's get right to it, team. So what we're going to do is, the first one is folding wings. There's somebody grabbing each of your shoulders from the sides. You're going to take your right leg, you're going to step back as you begin to do a double wraparound, and you're going to step forward at this point, and you lock in their arms, and you want your elbows as close as possible to your ribs. Double strikes, and you can do, some people do bat knuckles, some people do hammer fist. Whichever one you're comfortable with is totally fine with me. Take your right leg, step back, and you don't want to bring your feet back together this way so they're even. You want your right leg back. Smash together, and then you could do either knee, or more athletic, you don't have any knee or back problems, a double knee. Keep in mind, all your self-defense, it's martial arts, so even though there is science behind it, you have to do it based on your body type, and a lot of times your instructor might be doing it based on their body type and what they think is right for you. So if they do it slightly different and they're testing you, do it the way that they taught it to you, because slight variation is one of the beautiful things about martial arts. So that is folding wings. I'll do it one more time facing this way. I'm going to step back with my right leg, wrap around both hands, and I have them locked in, double strike, step back with my right leg, smash your head together, and then knee, or you do the jump knee. Number 2 is scraping hoof. Scraping hoof is for a full Nelson. You're going to do 2 middle knuckles to the back, to somewhere on their head. I mean, ideally you're hitting them in the temples, but whatever you hit. And the whole idea is to kind of soften them a little bit. So you're going to do 1 headbutt as you punch down. The idea is that your entire core versus their 2 hands, right? And you've already softened them, and then boom, you're trying to smash them in the face with the back of your head. From here, you're going to take your right leg, kick behind. So you're taking your right leg and kicking their left leg. Side kick, scrape down, and stomp. So we'll face this way, team. Double strike, punch down, and really arcing at your core here. So every time you're doing sit-ups or plank, you're strengthening that core for when you need it, right? So you're here, you're going to punch down and headbutt, kick, scrape, and kick. And then of course, stop, stay back. You're going to cover out on all your self-defense. And the third one, team, that you're going to test on this week is springing scorpion. And for whatever reason, you're falling down, right? So we're going to practice it from you're tying your shoelace, but you can really do it any way you want. So you could be doing it from this way. I like to practice it a little bit more, so that way we can practice our fall. So what I want everybody to do is real fast, 1 step before, go all the way down and take your hand up and just let them touch the ground like that. So you're touching from the tip of your middle finger to your elbow at the same time, all in one stop. So it's not like you're rolling into it, it's all once. So if somebody's pushing you, and it's just this is just a good exercise for your core and for your body. So now that you know it's from here to here, you're gonna fall forward, make sure you turn your face sideways. I know it seems silly, but you don't want to land on your face. So I'll look towards you guys, but you could look either way you want. I'm gonna come here, boom. I'm gonna pull into a ball, right, because that's gonna help protect me. And this leg, the bottom leg, is just as important. This hand is up, so for me, my right hand is up. If you're doing the other side, it doesn't really make any difference. Side kick with my top leg. From here, I'm going to put that leg down. So pretty much I'm trying to get up, right? We know the martial arts way to get up is this way, but we're going to throw a kick as we do it. My left hand is down, so my left hand, right leg. Again, if you're opposite, great. Side kick with my left leg. My foot is flexed. My right hand is up. This foot slides back, and that's how I'm going to be getting away, right? Because I want to be standing up, but I also want to be retreating at the same time after I did 2 strikes. So I'll face the other way for a second, team. So I'm here. I'm going to fall down. I'm going to pull into a ball. Side kick with my top leg. My other hand is up. And notice this leg is off the ground. I'm tucked up. I'm trying to be as small a target as I can. My left leg goes down. My right hand is down now. I'm going to kick with my right leg. I'm going to slide this leg underneath. And then I am out of there. Team, thank you. Make sure you practice. And you know all the reasons to practice now. And I think Sensei Michael, we're back up for short 1, sir.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So we're going to review short one. When we start with short one, remember the difference between reviewing and renewing. And this is really important for like advanced belts and senior black belts. You should know short one by now. So you need to be looking like, okay, how am I going to have a different distinction when I'm practicing? Maybe I'm focusing more on my stances. Maybe I'm focusing more on my chamber. Maybe I'm just making sure I have a really good leg workout while we're reviewing it together. So think about the difference between reviewing it and renewing your appreciation, renewing some of the finer details of it. I'm going to do it facing this way, just like you were following along in class with me. And I think we talked about last week, if you can imagine the numbers on a clock, right? So if I'm standing in the center of a clock, the number 12 would be in front of me, the number 6 would be behind me, 3, and then 9. If that confuses you, don't worry too much about it, but it's an easy way, or an easier way, to kind of orient yourself with directions. So, hands and feet together. We're going to start right hand, action kata, short one. Left leg steps out to here. Your left leg is going to step back. Right hand does an inward block. So I'm facing the front where I started. Make sure both knees are bent. Your back hand is chambered. And especially senior black belts that are watching, make sure your front toe and your back heel are in line. All right, right leg steps all the way back. Inward block. From here, my right leg is going to step up to the number 3, or really just past the 3, like the number 2 even. You step up. I'm turning the other way. Same hand does my outward block. Make sure you sink nice and low. Hand is chambered. Left leg steps back. Other hand, outward block here. So now I have to switch direction. So right now, if you remember where we started, I'm facing the number 9. I got to get over to the number 3. So my right leg is going to step a little bit. My other hand is going to block up high over my head. So make sure both knees are bent. Hand is chambered. From here, left leg steps straight back, other hand rising blocks. Okay, so I have one more direction to go. My left leg is stepping up to the front where I started. So I'm stepping to like the number 12 or maybe even close to the number 1. I step up, same hand does my downward block. I step back with my right leg, other hand does my downward block. And that's the end, team. Left leg swings around to the front, fist cover, feet together, and back. So what you're going to do, if you're a white through green belt, you are going to practice short one for the next few minutes while we work on kata ichi with our advanced belt. So white through green belt, you can start practicing. Advanced belt, you guys are going to grab your kamas and we're going to start same thing. I'm going to face the front just like we were following along in class. So start with your kamas in your left hand. Feet are together. Bow. Kata ichi. Left hand comes straight up. Here. Open. Make sure your feet are still together, right? Just like you're standing on top of a trophy. Left leg steps out. Both hands circle down. From here, right leg, right hand. Strike. Asa. So little things to check, especially advanced belts. If you've been working on this a lot the past couple weeks, some little details. Back hand is chambered, and the blades of my kamas are pointing in the same direction, right? So this one is down, this one is tucked down too. From here, front hand blocks, step up, strike high towards the neck, asa. Now I'm blocking to the middle. I block, step up straight to the middle. Now someone's trying to hit me in the leg. I block, I get super low, and strike at the ankle. So this is what we did a few weeks ago. Left leg steps, kamas come upside down. I'm switching directions. Now I'm working towards the back. Right hand rising block, step up with your left leg, slice through, flip it upside down, slice back. Little shuffle back, get your kamas right side up, right leg steps, double strike. Okay, new section from last week. We get them upside down again. I'm imagining I'm striking up and under the armpits. I strike up 1, and then all I'm going to do, I'm going to hug myself, and I'm going to get my palms facing the ceiling, strike back 2, get them right side up again, double strike 3. So let's just go through that new part one more time from last week. So if we finish where we striked at the ankle, kamas come upside down, I'm facing the back, right? So I started facing this way, now I'm facing the opposite direction. Rising block with the right, step up, slice 1, flip it upside down, 2, half step back, get your kamas back in position, full step with your right leg, double strike. Flip them again, Underneath, you're gonna hug yourself so your palms are up, slice through, right side up, and double strike. So, advanced belt, you're gonna take the next few minutes to work on kata ichi. My white through green belts, if you're comfortable with short one, you're like, hey, I got this, start reviewing the self-defense you're testing on this week. So, the 3 self-defense again that Professor Brenner reviewed with us, folding wings, scraping hoof, and springing scorpion. Take a few minutes to review that while Professor Brenner is helping our senior black belt with short 3.
Thank you, sir. Great job on your 2 katas. So short 3 team, we're gonna work on, I'm just gonna run us through it. I think everybody kind of knows it. If anybody needs any help, you can always reach out to me on Facebook and we could do a quick Zoom call and I can, correct things or make them better or answer any questions that you have. So we're gonna start from attention. We're gonna do action kata, short 3. We're gonna do our bow. Step up, double strike. Step up, parry, ridge hand, grab, punch. Bring your feet together, descending back knuckle, piano fingers, circle, elbows down, hit grab, C-step, elbow, hammer fist, grab in here, step, outer block punch, bring back together, elbow, spear, elbow, back knuckle, hammer fist into a lean away stance, grab your own hand, grab, bring it around here, elbow, break, elbow, middle knuckles, double strike here, land, step forward, middle knuckles, back knuckles, darts, step around, hammer fist, grab, pull back, palm. And the big mistakes have been seen when I've seen people in class, is their palms this way. It's gotta go across your body, so my left palm is going towards my shoulder. Step back, elbow, rake here, turn, dancer step back with my right leg, and knee, and then I'm gonna land here. And our next technique, somebody's gonna grab both your wrists and you're landing in that position. We're gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna face the other direction for you, team. One of the things that you might wanna think about doing is every morning, I think doing kata is a really good way to kind of wake up, stretch out, and get ready. And the second thing is kata is meant to be done, kata's been done for centuries. And it's been done all different ways. At one point, martial arts was outlawed. So the way that they practiced their martial arts was they would do what pretty much amounted to a dance. And nobody knew what they were doing, right? So they were practicing their moves, and just something to think about that we're fortunate that we could do it. A few years ago, I was on a cruise with my family, and they had like a dance class every day to teach everybody how to do the Thriller video, pretty much. And it was so much fun that I did it with my brothers and my sisters and my dad. And it was just like so much fun. We all practiced together, and it's really no different than doing a martial arts kata, right? So I would encourage you, whatever kata you're working on, whether it's short 1 or the kama kata or short 3, maybe every morning you get up and as a way to force yourself to do it, make your family do it with you. You can add some music to it, but it's just like a really nice way to bond and share something, and also kind of start your day in a really nice way. So let's do short 3 facing this way, team. And if you do that, I'd love to see the videos of your family doing it. I'm just going to go kind of through it nice and easy. And then we wind up here. And good luck on your review, team. Sensei Michael, we are all yours, sir.
Thank you, sir.
For our workout.
Team, take an 8. So, our lesson of the week this week, it's called the G.I. Joe theory. And at the end of the old G.I. Joe TV shows, they would always end with almost a lesson a week, just like we do each week. And one of the lessons was, knowing is only half the battle. And some of you have probably heard us talk about this before, but the intention is, the idea is that learning something is part of the equation. The other important part is the action, is the implementation, right? Knowing something is great that you know it. If we don't do anything with that knowledge, it's not really, it's not going to help us anyway. It's not going to make a difference in our lives. So your challenge for this week is to kind of think back from some of the past couple week lessons that we've shared, right? Or maybe some of you even learned on your own the past couple weeks, and think about, how am I implementing it? What am I, now that I know this, right? Now that I have this new piece of information, what am I actually doing with it? What's the actions that I'm taking? So close your eyes for a second. take a moment to kind of reflect back on one thing that, okay, I need to start doing this today. You know, I heard this and it's a good idea and it really kind of resonated with me. Or maybe like I started to do this, but now I'm out of the habit of it. But like, what's one thing that we know is like the right thing to do, whether it's for ourselves, our family, for our schoolwork, for our jobs? And what action am I going to take? What am I actually going to implement? Remember, knowing is only half the battle. The other piece is the action. What are you doing with that knowledge? Awesome, ready, stand up. And guys, really exciting today. We have Mr. M and Mr. C. They have a killer workout for us. So gentlemen, they're all yours.
Awesome team. Mr. M and I are super pumped to be here. Invisible high fives all the way around. Ooh, I'm gonna slide over this way everyone can see me. All right, I'm gonna keep sliding. Awesome team. So, we're doing a pretty excellent workout today. It's gonna get us really sweating. This is a great way to A, work towards our belt. You know, we're still promoting in May, so we want to keep that in mind, our goal in front of us, and B, make sure we sweat, get all those endorphins moving, get those good feelings. All right, so here's the workout for today. You're going to review first, folding wings 10 times. After that, it's going to be 20 times through jab, cross, uppercut. Next, 30 times, it's going to be clinch knee, switch knee. We're going to finish with 40 squat or squat jumps. And what's so exciting is, I know Mr. M is looking for that challenge. He's going to, of course, be going for those squat jumps. And we're going to finish with his strongest 50 front kicks. And what's super exciting is I'm going to be coaching you guys through your workout. Mr. M is going to be demonstrating. So if you're looking for like that little bit of extra motivation to keep you accountable, you're really like competing against Mr. M, and I'm there coaching you through it as well. All right, team, so we're going to start with folding wings. Now remember, when you're practicing this, right afterwards, you are sending your video of you testing to your instructor. So really want to practice full spirit, full intensity, just like you're at the school. All right, Mr. M, you're going to come right to the middle. Show us folding wings 10 times, team. On your marks, get set, go. Soup, soup, soup. Yes! Nice. Stop, stay back. Awesome job, team. Make sure to finish loud with that stop, stay back. Keep going, sir. Soup, soup, soup. Yes! Stop, stay back. Excellent. Notice how he circles all the way around, then brings his arms tight to his ribs. Keep going, non-stop, sir. Soup, soup, soup. Yes! Stop, stay back. Excellent. The same intensity as the first one should be the last one, so it should be even louder. Soup, soup, soup. Yes! Stop, stay back. Awesome. By the end of today, these 3 self-defense. Keep going, sir. Soup, soup, soup. Yes! It should be stop, stay back. Muscle memory. That's the goal today. Soup, soup, soup. Yes! Stop, stay back. If you're doing it on full speed right now, I hear Mr. M starting to hop and pop. Soup, soup, soup. Yes! Stop, stay back. Halfway, sir? Yes, sir. Oh, you rock. Soup, soup, soup. Yes! Stop, stay back. Good, team. Really drive those knees up there. Soup, soup, soup. Yes! Stop, stay back. Make sure on that back leg, going straight in the air, squeeze your fist. If you punch hands open, not really gonna work. Soup, soup, soup. Yes! Stop, stay back. Awesome touch up there, Mr. M. All right, team, let's go. We're almost done with our folding wings. Soup, soup, soup. Yes! Stop, stay back. Soup, soup, soup. Yes! Stop, stay back. Awesome, sir. Right leg back, hands up. Yeah. All right, guys, we're about to start jab, cross, uppercut. When you're doing it, if you're just throwing your hands out there, it won't really be a great workout. Watch how Mr. M, when he does it, he twists his body. That's really how it's going to help you improve your form and get stronger. All right, Mr. M, 20. Ready, set, go. Soup, soup. Yes! Keep that back hand up by your cheek. Yes! Good job, team. Let's go. Soup. Yes! Like double time, Mr. M. Yes! Soup, soup. Yes! Yes! Soup, nice, soup. Guys. Yes! Make sure you're podcasting at home. Yes! Super loud. Yes! He's strong. Yes! Yes! Keep going, sir. Don't stop. Yes! 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 This is all your body there. Yes! Nice. Yes! Yes! 10. Yes! Yes! Sorry, switch feet. Other side. Yeah! Good. Go. Yes! Yes! Nice. Yes! As loud as you can at home. Yes! 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 Well, yes! Good job, sir. All right, guys. Imagine you're at the school right now testing for your stripe. This is your time to push yourself. We're going clinch knee, switch knee. Really focus on driving that knee up. All right, Mr. M, 30. Clinch knee, switch knee. It'll be 15 on each side. Ready, set, go, sir. Soup. Yes! Point those toes on your bottom foot. Imagine your knee is an arrow striking through. That's the point. Yes! Nice. Soup. Yes! Good, sir. Pull in on that clench.
Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa.
Good job, Mr. M. Keep going, guys.
Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa.
Excellent job. Drive those knees up.
Asa.
Snap them up quick. Keep going, sir. You got it.
Asa. Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa.
Keep your posture eyes stand tall
Soup.
when you're doing your knees, team.
Asa.
You're doing great. You can do it.
Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa.
Go, Mr. M. Whenever you're halfway, you're going to switch your feet, sir.
Asa. Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa.
All right, guys, shake it out. Catch your breath. Take 10 seconds. Nice. Stay loose. Imagine like you're sparring. You're really tired, but you got to stay bouncing the whole time. Slow down your heartbeat. Into your nose. Out your nose. All right, 15 on the other side. Ready, set, go.
Soup. Asa.
Good job, Mr. M. Push your hips
Soup.
forward. Notice
Asa.
his knees should be going in
Soup.
front of him.
Asa.
Good job, Mr. M. That looks amazing, sir.
Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa.
Good job. You can switch those feet super quickly.
Soup.
I like that
Asa.
switch, Mr. M. Good job.
Soup. Asa.
Keep going, guys. You're almost there.
Asa. Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Don't stop.
Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa.
Keep going, Mr. M. You got it, sir.
Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa.
Good job, sir. All right. Start bouncing, guys. Shake it out. Next up, 40 squats or squat jumps. My one requirement is if you're going to join us for those squat jumps, you need to really make sure, we're super lucky right now, we're on padded floors, that when you're landing, you need to land soft on your knees. So it should not be like really loud. That even hurt my knees a little bit just landing on this padded floor. So really important, you want to land soft on the way down, okay? So try to land soft, balls of the foot first, and then down. Especially if you're training on like hardwoods or something like that as well. All right, Mr. M. 40, sir, you got it. Ready, set, go.
1, 2,
Really important.
3,
Mr. M's getting
4,
great depth.
5,
Don't allow
6,
shoulders to hunch if you're going to do
7,
that. Keep your shoulders back.
8,
Good job, sir.
10,
At the bottom,
11,
wait on your heels.
12, 13, 14, 15,
Keep good posture,
16,
guys. As you get
17,
tired, think shoulders back.
19, 20.
Good. Halfway there. Shake it out a little bit. Your legs should be hurting a little bit. That's them getting stronger. Ready? 20 more, sir. Go.
1, 2, 3,
Good job, Mr.
4,
M. Go for that challenge.
5, 6, 7, 8,
Last 10. Try to join Mr.
10.
M for the challenge.
11,
Woo. Shake it out, sir. You're doing great.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
Come on, guys. Finish. You got
18,
it.
19, 20.
Nice, shake it out. Now that your legs are feeling a little bit loose, we're gonna finish with 50 front kicks. So it'll be 25 on each side. Focus again on, of course, speed, snapping out, but form too. Hands in, kicking right out and right back. All right, Mr. M, let's see 25 on each side. Ready, set, go.
Us,
Good,
Us.
elbows in, sir, elbows in.
us,
Good.
Us.
Extend that leg, team, you got it. Try to
Us.
raise Mr. M to 25. Keep going, sir.
us,
You're doing great.
us,
Snap it out, team.
us.
Woo! Catch your breath. It's meant to be a challenge. You got it.
Legs should feel like gelatin. Us.
You're doing great, sir. You're doing great.
Us.
What's most important is if you need to shake it out,
Us.
totally fine.
Us.
Don't stop moving, though. So keep moving the whole time. Can you catch your breath?
Us.
Great.
Us. Us. Us.
Good job, sir. You're almost there. You can do it.
Us. 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 Us.
Dig
Us.
deep, guys.
Us. 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 Ooh, legs feel like peanut butter. Us. Us. Us.
What number are we at, sir?
5 more, sir.
Awesome. Let's go.
Us. Us.
3,
Us.
4,
Us.
5.
Us.
Nice. Last 25.
Yes, sir.
All right, you got it, guys. Let's make it strong. Finish up. If you're already done, maybe you're like a rock star, maybe you're like a marathon runner, because this ride's in pretty awesome shape, drop into a plank.
Us.
2. Finish strong, guys. 5. We got 20 more.
Us.
8, 9, 10, 15 more. Let's go. You're doing great. Last 10. Shake it out, and then we're going to sprint to the finish with our final 10. Ready, set, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Air elbow, sir. Hands over your head. I'm going to give everyone a moment before we go to round 2, which is going to be like our real Stripe Week challenge. So, hands your head. Slow down your breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Again, focus on slowing down your heart rate. In through your nose, and out. Again, in, and out. Try to stay exactly in this position, that same breathing pattern, eyes open. I'm going to go through what our next round is going to be. So, 10 of scraping hooves. So, we are going to do that right now. So, I'm going to demonstrate it. Someone's putting me in a full Nelson. I'm punching back, soup. I'm straightening my body. Stand up, soup. I'm going to kick back, soup. Side kick to the other side, soup. Scrape down, down, asa. Then turn, stop, stay back. Next, we are going to be doing burpees. So, burpees are an awesome exercise. It's so important, though, you're aware of your surroundings. And if you need to modify, no worries. So, I'm going to demonstrate like a normal burpee, and then we'll kind of talk about some modifications. And again, focus, hands over your head, slowing down your breath. So, I'm squatting down. What the common mistakes that I normally see are like kind of like belly flopping down. It really needs to be squat, hands, feet back, feet in, and jump. And the challenge that I hope that everyone can do today with me is going to be squat, hands, feet, push up, feet in, and jump. Awesome. So make sure A, you have the space around you to do that. Super important. If on the way down you're like, oh, my knees are really bothering me, maybe you're on like a hard surface, you can modify with push-ups instead, but the closer you stay to the burpees, the better. But again, if you're doing this, you're like, oh, based on my environment, I can't do it, feel free to modify. Next, we're going to do mountain climber. So, couple versions. Version A, I'm driving my knees in. Version B, challenge for today, is I'm crossing my knee to my opposite elbow. It's 30, so it would be 1, 1, 2, 2. We're going to go for that little extra challenge. Next up is wheel kick. So, if you have a bag, target in front of you, I'm striking with my front leg, asa on my wheel kick. And we're going to finish strong, team, with 50 sit-ups. Catch your breath, we have 10 more seconds left, and then Mr. M is going to coach you guys at home and me through our workout. Focus on your breath. Remember, team, Stripe Week, it's got to be like really intense and strong. Mr. M, we're all yours, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, team, so Mr. C is going to start with scraping the hook 10 times. Follow along with him to challenge yourself. Here we go, Mr. C.
Soup, 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 asa. Stop, stay back.
Love that power with the cover out there, sir. Keep it up.
Soup, 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 asa. Stop, stay back.
Excellent. Mr. C, when you do it this time, make sure you punch down towards the ground. Head belt with the back of your back.
Oh my God,
your
yes,
head.
sir. Soup, 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 asa. Stop, stay back.
Let's see you again, Mr. C. Great perseverance.
Soup, 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 asa. Stop, stay back.
Team, I love how he distinguishes those 3 kicks at the end, right? It's a side kick, scrape, then a stomp. Keep going, sir.
Soup, 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 asa. Stop, stay back.
Rock it with power there, sir. You're almost done. I think you got 4 more.
Soup, 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 asa. Stop, stay back.
Excellent. 3 more.
Soup, 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 asa. Stop, stay
That
back.
is awesome. Good cover out. 2 more.
Soup, 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 asa. Stop, stay back.
Last one. Make it your best one.
Soup, 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 asa. Stop, stay back.
That was excellent. All right, right, team, up for burpees now. Remember those little modifications that Mr. C talked about. Mr. C, whenever you're ready, I'll count them out, sir. Ready? 1.
Asa. Oh, Asa.
And 2.
Asa.
3. Great jump at the end, sir.
Asa.
4.
Asa.
5.
Asa.
You're down, sir. 6.
Asa.
7. Great job. Good form.
Asa.
8.
Asa.
9. Almost there.
Asa.
10. Halfway.
Asa.
11.
Asa.
12.
Asa.
13. You got it, sir.
Asa.
14. You guys can do it at home. Keep going.
Asa.
15. 5 more.
Asa.
16.
Asa.
17. 3 more, sir.
Asa.
18. Keep going, team at home. You can do it.
Asa.
19.
Asa.
Last one.
Asa.
20. Nailed it. Give yourself a hand at home. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Up next is mountain climbers. Mr. C, get in mountain climber position.
Yes, sir.
Team, if you're at home and like the hop between the legs is too much on your knees or your hips or anything, right? Stepping in and stepping out is also an option. But if you are younger than 29 there, team, you should be blasting through these, even doing those extra cross your knees over the opposite elbow, like Mr. C said. All right, Mr. C, 30 of them. You can count them out loud, sir.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Knees
8,
coming all the way
9,
in. Excellent.
10, 11, 12, 13,
Back is
14,
straight.
14, 15,
That's awesome. Whew, halfway there. Shake it out there, team. All right, last 15. Ready, go.
1, 2, 3,
Nailing it.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
5 more,
11,
Mr. C. Finish
12,
strong.
13,
You're doing it at home there, team. Keep going.
15.
Woo! Give yourselves a hand. All right, so take a couple deep breaths there, team. In through your nose, out through your mouth, hands above your head. Up next there, team, we're going to do wheel kicks, 20 on each side. I want you to focus on the form, but as well as I want you to kind of try to keep up with Mr. C to challenge yourself. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. One more. Let it out. Mr. C, get that going. Hands. Oh yeah! First 20 there, sir. Bouncing on your feet. That way, if you need to take a break there, team, keep yourself moving. And ready? 1,
Asa.
2,
Asa.
3,
Asa.
4,
Asa.
5,
Asa.
6,
Asa.
7,
Asa.
8,
Asa.
9,
Asa.
10,
Asa.
11,
Asa.
12,
Asa.
13,
Asa.
14,
Asa.
15,
Asa.
16,
Asa.
17,
Asa.
18,
Asa.
19,
Asa.
20.
Asa.
Yeah. Take a deep breath in. Keep yourself moving a little bit. Team, if you're still trying to catch up, that's okay. Keep kicking. We're going to do 20 on the other side now. If you've already gone ahead, perfect. Keep going. Plank when you're done, though. All right, Mr. C, you're going to count on your own there, sir. I know you can speed through these. All right,
Yes,
20
sir.
there, sir. Go.
Asa. 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 Asa.
Good job.
Asa.
Keep those hands up.
Asa. Asa.
Good job creating
Asa.
that table. Great work. You can do it. Finish strong.
Asa. Asa.
Pointing those toes.
Asa. Asa. Asa.
And strong.
Asa. Asa. Asa.
Almost there.
Asa.
Nice. Give yourselves a hand. Take a deep breath in there, team. You got our last round. 50 sit-ups. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Get it all out. One more time. Ready? Hold it. And out. 50 sit-ups there, team. We'll probably split up 25 and 25. So, Mr. C, whenever you're ready there, sir.
Yes, sir. Team, just a heads up. If I'm going a little too quick for you, it's okay. Whenever you're done, start bouncing. If you've beat me to it, just drop into a plank. Asa.
1,
Asa.
2,
Asa.
3,
Asa.
4,
Asa.
5,
Asa.
6,
Asa.
7,
Asa.
8,
Asa.
9,
Asa.
10. You are rocking it, Mr. C.
Asa.
11,
Suasa.
12,
Suasa.
13,
Suasa.
14,
Suasa.
15,
Suasa.
16,
Suasa.
17,
Suasa.
18,
Suasa.
19,
Suasa.
20,
Suasa.
21,
Suasa.
22,
Suasa.
23,
Suasa.
24,
Suasa.
25.
Suasa.
Halfway there, team. If you're still doing sit-ups, keep going. Don't give up, right? Push through that burn. Get through 25, then take a deep breath. 25 more. We're going to end strong. If you're already ahead of us there, team, keep going. Plank when you're done, like Mr. C said. Last set there, sir.
Suasa.
1,
Suasa.
2,
Suasa.
3,
Suasa.
4,
Suasa.
5,
Suasa.
6,
Suasa.
7,
Suasa.
8,
Suasa.
9,
Suasa.
10,
Suasa.
11,
Suasa.
12, you're nailing it.
Suasa.
13, great work.
Suasa.
14,
Suasa.
15, finish strong.
Suasa.
16,
Suasa.
17,
Suasa.
18,
Suasa.
19,
Suasa.
25 more.
Suasa.
1,
Suasa.
2,
Suasa.
3,
Suasa.
4,
Suasa.
25. Give yourselves a round of applause. Team, real quick, let's stretch out real quick. Everyone put your feet out in front of you. Reach down and touch your toes, hold it. If you can't touch your toes, touch your shins, touch your knees, whatever works, but you should feel the stretch in the back of your legs. We're gonna go through this very quickly there, team. If you need to stretch more, please do so right after this video. And bring your feet in together. Try to push your knees down towards the ground. Try to keep your back straight. Keep your breathing going. Remember your homework there, team. If you are a white through red belt in the adult class, you are going to do your 3 self-defenses: folding wing, scraping the hoof, and springing scorpion. Put one foot out there, team, reach your toes. That's 1 time each, so that's your online instructor. If you are a senior black belt, you are doing part of the short 3 that you know. Send that to your online instructor. Switch. Next week is stripe testing, so make sure that you definitely send those videos as soon as possible, so that way you can get the feedback that you need. And then stand up as fast as you can there, team. Reach up to the sky. Take a deep breath in again. Let it out. One more. Let it out. And last but not least, their team, this weekend, try to do something nice for someone else to create unity in the world we are living in today. We're going to bow out their team, but Mr. Sensei Michael's going to bow us out, so let Sensei Michael come on up here, sir.
Thank you, Mr. M. Thanks, Mr. C. So, team, we talked about in the very beginning. This week is Strike Week, right? And it's easy for, I think, for us, for some people to get distracted, but I'm so proud of you for staying on track with your goals. I read a quote this morning that went, if you look for problems, you'll find problems. If you look for solutions, you'll find opportunities. And I think that's so true. And all of you are doing that, right? Like, you're crushing your martial arts training. We're testing this week. So, like Mr. M said, you need to send either your 3 self-defense or short 3 to your online instructor. Once you do it perfectly, and they'll, so they'll give you some feedback to correct it, or they'll say, congratulations, you're good for your stripe. They're gonna send you a file that looks just like this, team. What you're gonna do, you're going to cut along the dotted line where your stripe is, and you're going to put that on your belt, signifying that you earned your stripe and you tested during all this craziness, right? You stuck with your goals, and I think the coolest part about this is eventually when this belt ends up on your belt rack, when you're looking back on it and when you test for your black belt, you're going to see this cool reminder of, I accomplished something during a difficult time, right? And that's what black belt, that's what being a martial artist is all about, developing that grit and that discipline and that perseverance muscle. So, you're gonna send your video, they're gonna send back once you pass your stripe, and you're gonna cut it out, you're gonna put it on your belt, just like we were here together. All right, let's bow out, team. Natural stance, and attention! Left leg steps out, bend your knees, make a fist, cover. Did you sweat today? Did you learn? Did you have fun? Feet together, and bow.